left Odell, got an 8-ball. Kissing ass you ain't never saw. Me do that, make my bag do a somersault. On my radar, bitch. Talking 100 M's. Niggas make me sick. I can't stomach them. You a hater, bitch. Watch me make a film. This some movie shit. Balenciaga ill.
Combining boxing and bodybuilding, it's not easy. It's really about priorities, you know, what you want to be better at. You know, if you want to really enjoy both disciplines, you have to find the balance. And I will speak more in detail about this as I start training. I'm just going to show you my basic boxing training on a regular basis, what I would do. It's my very first training. Everything else I've done was just, you know, just very light. You know, today I'm going for the first time into my boxing routine that I used to do, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's roll. So we always start with jumping rope, couple rounds, light and easy, warm up.
3 rounds.
Get the heart rate go.
3 rounds. Yeah, man, jump over in a while, so you just do 2 rounds.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Jumping rope on its own is already an exercise. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready, you will not go for 3 minutes non-stop easy, you know what I mean?
She ain't got no brain, so I leave her at that. When she give me brain, she be smart as a tech. On a nail. Yeah, I sell, I don't fuck with mail. I took too many L's. Get my feet done in my nails. When she give me top, I take her to Chanel. Spinning racks.
You know what, bro? I could have recovered so much faster, but I just kept going at it. I can't stay home.
So you never had surgery?
No. Hopefully.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. It's like I got a shot of exosomes. Like that was like the most advanced thing on the market that does help with the recovery. And the pain subsided so I can train. But I was gonna see how I feel over the next 2 weeks and just do another MRI.
Oh, you just got it?
I got a couple like 7 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And I feel really good. Because I can throw a jab. I wasn't able to throw a jab before. Addy, that's the worst disability for a man that has such an athletic ambition. You know what I mean? I just love to train. I love to train. And I would just go to Big Bear by myself and just run. You know what I mean? So that way I could at least stay active, you know what I mean? So we do a few rounds of shadow boxing. And then I go to the mitts. No power, very relaxed. Just working on the technique. Same as bodybuilding technique. Go.
Rex, quick. Matter of fact, put it back. On some Mac shit. Run it all on my fat shit. Fat and fly, who am I? I'm a sad bitch. We at Boot Creek. What you boot, bitch? She can't get a steak. Just hit a gate. And I'm this. Like it's on plate. Ain't up quick. It's a million ways for your son to do. Party started 10, I'ma slap up to. I ain't giving up to.
Okay. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Relax. Just relax. Relax and punch it. Deep breath. No?
It's my first workout in a year. And I've been eating like a pig. What do you do with the hips when you throw it out?
But don't keep your head right here. Be your head slightly to the left. There you go. Yeah. Up. Be your head to the left. There you go.
I feel absolutely alive. I think That's what boxing makes me feel like. Makes me feel alive. You're gonna suck at the beginning. You're really gonna suck. Especially when you done this before, you're gonna suck. You're gonna feel awkward, you're gonna look stupid, you're gonna be one of those people where you hit the back like the people video taping you and put it on gym fails or whatnot. But who gives a shit? That's the only way to get better.
In the coops, and when I pull up, nigga, count it out for me. T-Street funny, sliding up, watching on. Just left O'Dell, got an 8-ball. Kissing ass, you ain't never saw. Me do that, make my bag do a somersault.
So, what I would do if I would want to improve in boxing, I mean just in general, it's great to take any other discipline aside from bodybuilding and get better at it or get good at it, because it will add to your physique, will add to your functionality, your endurance, your, more importantly, athleticism, because I feel like that's what bodybuilding I'm missing. I'm missing athleticism, and that's how it used to be. In boxing, I just turned out to like it a lot. Something you can like is football or soccer or hockey, any game that will improve your endurance or challenge your endurance, challenge your stamina, challenge your character in a different spectrum, in a different way. And that's what boxing is for me. I would do 2 times a week if I just want to get improved in boxing, twice a week, and then 4 days a week dedicated to bodybuilding. 2 days to boxing, I would say there's 3 or 4 days apart between the sessions. And to your bodybuilding regimen, you should add some jump, you know, to your cardio. You know, if you still want to try to put on mass, because that's what most of the young guys try to do, try to put on mass as much as they can when they start bodybuilding. There's nothing wrong with that, but there is a way of doing it right. And if you want to put on the mass and still do boxing, there's a science to it, you know, so you really have to balance your nutrition. You have to up your carbs on certain days, especially when you go heavy, you go with higher endurance, higher intensity, like boxing, you know, and you have to keep your protein really high as well. I will still do explosive cardio. I would still do a lot of sprints, even in the bulk mode, so you can avoid, you know, 45 minutes of stairmaster, because even on the bulk, you have to do cardio. Plus, you have to balance that with boxing. But I will go on depth into it in a little bit. I'm gonna get back to my training. It's something that, I don't know, man, I feel free when I'm in here. I feel free. Yep.
There you go. So this punch, don't hook it too much. Throw more diagonal.
Just, bah.
There you go. Yeah, see that? But don't make your toes.
Just,
Maybe the back foot, yes.
okay.
But be flat foot and front foot.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
There you go. There you go. You want it to right?
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Breathe, 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 champ. Let's do it again. There you go. Let's finish with the right cup. Okay.
That was a nice one. I felt like it went in very nicely.
Do it again. Do it again. So what I'm gonna do, you throw it across, you're gonna do it right?
Yeah.
Come up with the left cup. You're in position. Boom, boom. Boom, right here. Okay, back, back, back. Up, up. Okay. Be right here. Up. Boom. One move. All together. Give your hand, right hand up. There you go. Nice.
I can't even breathe, man. Fucking help me, God. You know, that doesn't happen to you in bodybuilding. Worst thing for us, you just drop the weight. Here, they might drop you. You know what I mean? Oh.
Ándale. See? Make sense?
Yeah.
So a lot of times when people, you throw a body shot, people do this. Body shot. Say opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then bam.
So just boom, boom. Okay, right to that. Relax. Very good. Swing your body. Good. Whole upper body is gonna move. Boom. Cut, okay? There you go. Good. Go faster. Good. Now, different way we do backwards. Look, keep your hands up. I'm here, right? Okay. Have a look. Okay. One more. Last one. There you go.
So when you work on the bag, what Addy taught me, very relaxed, no power. Combination, movement.
See the gold quick. Matter of fact, put it back, bitch. On some mad shit. Want it all on my fat shit. Fat and fly, who am I? I'm a sad bitch. We at Boot Creek. What you want, bitch? She can get a steak, just stuffed chick. Homie, get a beat, and I'm cutlass. Like it's on the plate. Aim me up quick. Ha. It's a million ways for your son to do. Party started 10, I'ma slap back. I ain't giving up till we all in the and I pull up, nigga, count it out for me. See street furnish, slide no, watching no. Just left over there, got a big bow. Kissing ass, you ain't never something. Me do that, make my bag, give it somersault.
Man, I haven't done this in a long time, and this is amazing. Right here, right now.
One more. Get some water now.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. So on the speed bag, it's just timing, and you gotta take time to learn how to do this. You know, just like in anything, you have to focus and do it. People sometimes overcomplicate things and they spend too much time exploring or learning about the thing or watching YouTube videos rather than just doing this thing. So just come to the gym and start hitting it, try to catch the tempo, watch how other people do it, and slowly but surely you will learn how to do it. You can teach this a monkey. Literally, you can teach this a monkey. Like me. Back, baby. That is back. Remember, I couldn't do it one of those. Hey, but not bad, huh? Want to fight?
All right. So get ready for a good
Logan Paul.
March.
Let's see how this goes, yeah?
Logan Paul.
Oh man, come on. Come on, bro. Huh? I gotta give it to them, bro. I admire what they did.
Well, yeah, they sell a lot of money.
I admire what they did.
They make a lot of money.
Millions. Exposure. God bless them. You know,
That's good. Oh, that's good.
it's you know, a lot of people hate on it, but we live in entertainment era,
Yeah, that's true.
and you have to adjust.
Listen. No professional boxer that's barely starting their career will make that much money.
Yeah,
Not even pros.
yeah, but you have to give it to them. That's their audience
Yeah.
that paid, not the boxing audience.
Yeah.
That's what they brought to boxing. You know what I mean? And bro, if I'm able to get into something like this, I will, and I won't give a fuck what anybody say. Cashing out, bro, having fun. Cashing out and having fun. A lot of people hated that stuff. You know, I saw a lot of people hating, a lot. But I think it's a bad thing to do that. Like, I think it's good for those guys and it's good for the boxing too, because you got a lot of exposure, you know? So, finishing up my boxing workout with my neck routine. I got this tool from Netflix. Really cool dude who created this thing and made a patent for it. You can just hook up your weights to here. Like that, right? Very nice. And just curl that with your neck. Not a lot of people train neck. 90% of people don't train neck.
I don't.
But if you have the muscle in your body, and you're a bodybuilder, you should be training it one way or another. Plus, this little thing is gonna help you avoid getting knocked out because it's straightening your traps and protect your brain right here from trauma when it gets rocked in the jaw. About 4 or 5 sets, 20 reps. One of the guys who actually made this, created this, he's like a army veteran, I think. Really badass dude. You can tell by the way it feels, it's just, this thing is gonna last forever. This is once in a lifetime purchase. Huge shout out to Netflix. Changed my life, you know.
Netflix?
Netflix. I can get you one.
I'll give me some.
If you want. You know, this is good shit, bro. Really good stuff. I think it's good for every boxer because bridges, you know how Mike Tyson used to do bridges? Like that? Yeah, like this. That's what I used to do too back in the day when I was in my wrestling program. But it's really bad for your neck and for your spine. Really bad. Ugh. So this is the safest way to go about it and to build up your neck. So this is my boxing workout. This is what really goes into boxing. A lot of endurance, a lot of stamina. It's one thing to hit the bag and the pads, and another thing get in the ring and get inspired. That's where I really felt the difference, and this is how you know if you like boxing or not. If you, after getting hit, you keep coming back to it, then you definitely enjoy the sport. This is a very demanding sport, much more than bodybuilding, you know, so to get really good at it, you really have to devote yourself to it. If you really want to get good in boxing, you will have to sacrifice bodybuilding. You know, you can't be just a champion in both. It's, you know, it's very rare. You have to be extremely gifted. But in order to get really loose in boxing, you have to lift a lot less, heavier. You know, you got to go lighter weight, lots of reps, lots of repetitions, lots of endurance, lots of explosive movements, lots of movement, you know, because that's what boxing is all about. It's really not about just punching. It's about moving, you know, and being agile, right? That's the right word to say? Agile? Agile. It's really necessary, you know, so all this body movement, stretching, you know, all these things are really important. It's the best form of cardio for me. You can incorporate boxing into your routine, into your bodybuilding regimen, just as cardio. And so, like, the more you do it, the more time you dedicate to it, the better you're going to become, because it's really all about repetition, just like a bodybuilding. You keep doing reps here, same thing. You just keep punching, you know, keep moving, you know, learning combinations. There's a lot goes into it. It's an art. You know, just like bodybuilding is an art, so is boxing is an art, and it's a beautiful art. You know, it's really, you know, when you watch a masterful boxer, just like Canelo, if you watch Canelo, the way he moves his body, it just looks.
Like he's been doing it for a while too.
Yeah, it looks like a cobra moving. You know what I mean? Like a cobra, and just eats you. You know what I mean? Just with one punch. It's a God-given talent too. You know, I enjoy boxing, and I highly recommend picking up boxing or picking up any other martial arts just to improve your health overall, of just your performance. You know, as an athlete, your athletic ability. This is it for me. This is it for today's video blog. I'm gonna wrap up.
Best thing about boxing, you never stop learning.
I'll incorporate, as I said, I'll incorporate a little story. I have a video of me with Eddie. I have all those videos that we did together.
When we first
started, I have all those videos, so I'm gonna try to incorporate them in here. You look
That'll be good.
You look really good though. Back then, you look younger.
I still look younger.
Yeah, you do. You grew your hair. Your hair changed a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, but
that's 46.
Man.
See if you look as good as me.
46, young, bro. You still look very young. Dude. You still look like Studley.
Eat tacos every day.
See? I knew you were not.
Bitch, she can't get a steak.
As I walked in, I saw that face. I thought to myself, that's my coach. Look at his nose. Fucking warrior nose.
It used to be nice. Then I got
Looks like a fucking Mexican assassin, like a fucking mafioso. Which is Italian.
I just love what I do. Boxing is my life.
That's my coach. And it's like my father to me, you know? I mean, seriously. I feel like this is where you truly commit yourself to training when you have a connection with a coach. You know, you can't just... It makes everything so much better, you know, when you have emotional connection. And this is the man that I really want to make proud of.
Almost hit a gate, and I'm gutless, like it's on.